reflection. My low, $2. 27 minutes. Be back here. 27 minutes to use the dryer. Damn, man, what did I put? What did I put in it? I put one sheet, 2 shirts, a sweatshirt, my army trousers, my shorts. I think that's it. I don't have to really wash it. Set my alarm. Be back in 30 minutes for an hour. Sunrise is like pretty early. Sun's coming up. 7:02, is that what I think? San Francisco sunrise, 7:02 today. Hot lunch in the kitchen. Will I make it? Nah, I'm gonna make it. When did I wake up? 3:30 in the afternoon. Got my bed against the wall. That means I can't get in it. It's not bedtime. Where's Mr. Filter? No filter. Damn, I'm wearing my high school pants. I forgot to show you. I'm in my high school pants. There are alarms going off, and maybe I have a sip in this cup. I do. I pounded my 24 ouncer in 20 minutes. IShowSpeed is very close to LA. He's in California. He just pulled in. It's the Cowboys and Packers on Tecmo Bowl. Yeah, these are my 1995 pants. These are my 1995 pants. I don't want to break the button. That's what happens on old pants. You break the button, flies off. My army trouser button is more important. So I think they're looser than these. "217 people watching WCW Nitro at the watch party. It's Bull Nagano." No, clicking on it. Is the '04 USC Trojan team the best ever? They just had the best player. That's not a good football team. That's just the best player of all time. Reggie Bush, Lorenzo White. It's amazing White had more touchdowns than Reggie Bush. It's amazing overall how effective the Trojan running game was. Reggie Bush isn't a 30 down, 30 touch guy. Some piece of shit in Michigan. How about that piece of shit? I'm doing laundry. It's a laundry episode. I'm so happy. Some kind of miracle. It's a miracle. I'm doing laundry. Yeah, laundry. It's been a long time. Less than twice this year. Yeah, laundry. It's been a long. Maybe. I'm splurging. Take all my quarters. Get my quarters. 8 quarters for the machine. Okay. Same machine that was here for 10 years. It ain't even like the next generation washing machines. It takes an hour to dry clothes. Come on, can they get like a speed dryer for us? That dryer. Some laundromats have free dryers because you only pay for the washer. Well, it's the same. It's for. Okay. It was 3. I moved in. It was $1.50 each. So you pay 3 for 2 loads for 6. Now it's 2 loads for 8. I can wash my own stuff in the sink, but I can't. I'm not taking it downstairs to a dryer. If the dryer was on my floor, I'd be throwing wet underwear in there every damn day. The piece of shit in Michigan. Oh, you pay $3.50 total. You're building. My biggest regret in life is I didn't do enough laundry. Self-esteem is really based on whether or not people think you smell good. Yeah, And all I want to do is smell good. I don't have any other desires in life. I don't want to look good. I don't want to sound good. I don't even care if I feel good. I just want to smell good. I go hang out with the blind people. Or hang out where there's no lights. Do my show in the middle of the night when nobody bothers me. And this, look, this side looks really nice. It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be. Did I trim too much on this side? Where is the body on this curl? Where's the body on that curl? It's fuck. Did I trim it up? Where the hell is? They should fucking be equal, but don't cut your own hair, kids. This is what happens when you cut your own hair. It's up here. This is my do-rag. This is my hair. A do-rag is caught on my hair. This is my COVID mask. My COVID mask. Okay. Mask it or casket. I think I just took a little too much with the scissors. I had the scissors. They're going crazy with the scissors. Crazy with the scissors. Long neck, long neck, long neck. Let's get dual wield scissors. Long neck, long neck. Switching hands, mask it or casket. I heard somebody else say that. Shoe knives. All right. Are you supposed to do this all day? I'm so happy. I'm doing stuff. I forgot to do this last time. I didn't do this last time. I'm posing with my scissors. These ones are fine. Close this a little. As my shit's washing, doing laundry. Damn, I need scissors that. Edward Dildo Fingers. That was the R-rated version, right? There ain't nothing left on that. These carts are almost dead. That's not a lot. Ooh, that's a lot in there. Yeah, these pants. Been wearing the 30 years in the same pair of pants. Power through. Trying to run out. I'm trying to run out. Marijuana is very messy. Tobacco is pretty clean, except it stains your walls. Marijuana doesn't stain your walls, but if you have sticky buds, it makes your thumb sticky. It makes dirt stick. Dirt will stick to you if you smoke weed. Dirt will stick to you, get stuck all over your body. Okay. Marijuana and dirt go like this, okay? And if you have shitty weed, they call dirt weed, it's real dry. You need a bong. Okay. It's all dirt weed to me. I don't think very highly of marijuana. You're never getting the product you want. You're getting it's all the same. And I've had good shit. I know there's I don't have access to good shit. I shop like a moron. I shouldn't trust myself to buy my own weed. If you're an expert, you can pick my pre-roll if they give me a free run. I don't need advice on shopping for weed. It's not something I'm gonna budget for. We're budgeting for malt liquor. We put malt liquor on the menu. We don't need no weed. What makes me tired? Everything. Living up to the standards set by the East Coast makes everybody tired. Nobody, even the people who actually do get paid are tired of the bullshit. Capitalism has tired me out, man. I have that Republican fatigue. I have Christian fatigue, but I have to have sympathy on the Republicans. I have to pity I know that they're tired of their shit too. They don't think they get paid enough, but most of us get nothing, and they still don't think they get paid enough, man. You have to be tired of them. Yeah. What do Dems want? Dems want lower rent. That's about it. You can't pin anything up. It's all about work that need to be done. Nobody cares about old work. You don't get paid for old work. So, who's gonna do the new work? High school kids are cleaning up after national disasters now. We'd rather send kids to do the emergency manual labor. We can't have a brigade of single adults like parents on one side, single adults on the other side. It's very hard to get the parents to do the manual labor, but the more people that work, the quicker everything gets done. Back in my day, they'd have one person doing everything, and the shit's heavy. You'd be lifting 80 pounds over the old federal weight limits packages, the standards. You'd carrying heavy things very far. Nowadays, people are like, they balance their loads better. Man, growing up in 1976, I was afraid of some of the things they'd ask you to move. Like, can you move this? There was nothing else. Moving the furniture or the refrigerator or pushing a lawnmower, that's hard for a kid. Okay? Especially if your grass is not flat, you're pushing it uphill. Robots can only lead themselves. You think everybody's gonna pay attention? Nobody pays attention. Even people who are paying attention don't pay attention. So even if the robot leader was telling us nobody's gonna listen. Lifting a gallon of milk, that's hard. But I've almost never spilt the gallon of milk in my life. Like, and they always told me, "Oh, you go spill that milk." They put this big. That's the problem with kids today. Maybe okay, that has nothing to do with the problems of kids today. I was watching Mr. Robux, but you said robot. Let's have Mr. Robux lead. Yeah. Let's build a Mr. Robux. I was watching AI Roblox, and I put in a comment, Mr. Robux is rigged the explosion to take out all his haters, and then the show ended. There was only 2 people watching the AI Roblox, and it read my comment, and the show ended. I don't know if the host was pissed off or what. I try to go watch AI Undertale, and it won't accept my piece of shit. All right, if you ask AI who's the real piece of shit, the AI might not enjoy that, that quarry. It doesn't. have a piece of shit list. It's not Santa. The AI is not gonna say, "Hey, who's on the naughty piece of shit list?" This guy. Why should I be on the naughty list? Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I'm on the. I want to be on the POS list because it's new. I just started it. We're gonna bring the POS back to society. And I just want to say that Trump is not a piece of shit. Okay? But he does some piece of shit things. Oh, Trump does some piece of shit things, okay? But Trump is not a piece of shit. It's just the things he does, you know. With a bit. I'm not trying to label my president. Just like Netanyahu is not a piece of shit, but his operation is just like Putin. Putin's a piece of shit. Putin might be a piece of shit. We can just run with that because everybody says that. I mean, nobody's gonna get, "Oh, he called Putin a piece of shit." I'd say Trump is not a piece of shit. Putin is a piece of shit. He's this close, though. He's this close because at any minute you could. Beep at me in 10 minutes. And I can make my bed in 65 minutes ish. This. Hello. tails, heads. You know what I enjoy? I enjoy flipping my coin. Left hand flip. Just went sideways. Okay, table flat on the table, flip. Balance it on my thumb quickly. Really easy, straight up. Left hand, you barely hold it without it falling out. Not getting a good grip. So I just sit. I spend most of my day holding my quarter with my left hand, ready to flip it. Should go straight to the floor. In a different part of my vision, it's coming up. That one fell right off my thumb. Couldn't. Something bullet. One. Too hard. Rusty. My left thumb is losing all control. One minute. Now, as soon as I close the door, it's ready. And wait for the door to unlock. This light will turn off. It's electronically locked. Shit. Well, I'm at the 38th minute, right? It took about 35 minutes. 30. Wait, just too many. Too many is too many. There's a dog. It's good. Let's see. Go. This dog is running around. I know you want to see the dog, don't you? That guy. So I sniped his dog. I could have had funneled him, but the dog didn't want to run out in front of me. So, 6:32. I'm doing the battery check. You can see my bed's up against the wall. Did you see that? So, no chill. Just gotta wait for my clean sheets. I might flip the bed up once a year. Kinda clean. I'm at 59% battery. Balance the phone on the left. Balance my phone, please. Balance. So I can listen to the radio. Okay, do something.
Clearly bothering him. You had to scramble him too. Yeah, it was scramble. It didn't even look like it. I know. He looked hesitant. He didn't look sure of himself. That is what.
What? Have you been taking your pictures all wrong? You have to remember, from cheek to jaw. You want to have everything be, and from eye socket. So it should be like this, but they do it like this, just like this. Now hands in or out. I think most guys do it hands in, but girls do it hands out. Okay, just think about that. And if they're backwards, that's weird. Like, what's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with this picture? Dudes try. It actually hurts to try to do it wrong. Well, yeah. Damn. Back to the radio. Listen to the radio. They're talking about court. I can't. I don't want to listen to that. Cincinnati Reds at Dodgers, biggest game of the day. Cincinnati having 2 games today. Really rare. Okay. It is pretty rare because the Bengals only play 3 or 4 games in September, and the Reds don't have October games. They just usually the season ends for the Reds every time. Cincinnati doesn't drink because the Bengals suck. The Bengals are really good. They've always been better than the Browns, and it's the baseball team that makes everybody go to rehab. But really, they don't have the... It's the 28th biggest city in America. I mean, there's so many people that when you call them, it's like it's a top 30 group in America. Not a very big group. Cleveland is like top 10, so they're still big. They're bigger than like a top 5 or top 10 population city. How big is Cleveland? Let's double check NFL market size ranking. New York, LA, Chicago, Philadelphia. I'm not getting a good search result. I know where Flint is. Michael Moore movies. Well, I had a good job at the Cincinnati VA hospital. That might be the last time I actually had a job. And the pay was okay. No, it wasn't. No, was it? No, I get more money now to do nothing. I get more money now to do nothing. But by doing nothing, you are a member of the team that encourages everybody else to maximize your profits. Like, I don't want to crush your your economic dreams. I just don't need to be a part of it because I'm economically propped up. So, I might have to wear a hockey mask in the porno for somebody who needs to own I don't need to own I don't need to push the algorithm with my good looks. Like, nobody wears a hockey mask in a porno. Like, yeah, we should have opened that hockey mask. This dude thinks it was Michael. I sure want to spike my blood sugar. Yeah, I kind of let that topic. I stopped adding on to the topic myself. Jason was, in the movie, he would always kill the people who were having sex. He would never kill people who didn't have sex. It's really weird. Jason's not good for the porno movie. Jason is a little kid, guys. He's like, dude, Jason's like 10 years old, right? He's the spirit of the kid that drowned because the people were having sex, right? Yeah. Plot twist. Jason was just jealous, or Jason was left out. Jason grew up too quick. I mean, you compare, almost nobody gets laid. There's no steamy sex scenes in Friday the 13th with Freddy Krueger. That show kind of sucks. Maybe that he had one testicle, and the doctor told him they shouldn't have told little Jason, little Voorhees, you got one testicle. Maybe he smelled bad because he wouldn't be swimming by himself. I think Halloween, you're actually supposed to enjoy looking at Jamie Lee Curtis, who is not that good. Halloween is Michael Myers is okay, but Jamie Lee Curtis surviving every movie eventually just was dumb. Jamie Lee Curtis, maybe the most overrated prune of a woman. She never went she didn't go topless enough. Okay, she didn't. She's a prune. Okay, these old boomer. They'll show you nothing. Her sexuality would be her designer, like the name on the tag on her dress would be, nobody gives a shit what she actually, they're trying to sell you some, fabric. Like Vanna White, you watch her to see what she's wearing. You don't really look at her. The thing is, Jamie Lee Curtis shows up once a year on Halloween. Friday the 13th. Halloween is never on Friday the 13th, so well, Friday the 13th is always in the summer, general. Nightmare on Elm Street is always well, it's any day of the week, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Could be year round, Nightmare on Elm Street. Good crossover. But having Halloween and Friday the 13th, impossible. Michael Myers doesn't walk around on that day of the week. I don't know who else to compare it to. Frosty the Snowman and Garfield's Christmas. Well, Garfield could be there for Thanksgiving. Snowman could still be around at Christmas. Well, I guess they're both Christmas. Wait, give me what's the Thanksgiving? The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. There you go. You can't have the Great Pumpkin in Frosty the Snowman. Everybody's got the same personality of a snowman on. You can tell Charlie Brown, one person was writing for every single character. It was. And secretly, Charlie Brown had all the pull. He was hanging out with Lucy. He's hanging out with Peppermint Patty. Charlie Brown had nothing but girls in his life. And what's his problem? He had nothing but girls in his life. What a bitch, that Charlie Brown. What a bitch, these old boomers, these people who... Feel bad for Charlie Brown. He's got nothing but bitches. Maybe they truly are. They truly were bitches. Like, and the worst one was that Peppermint Patty, because she had no sexuality. And you could look at, and I'm just saying. She was the one who was supposedly a lesbian in the first place, right? Like, she was the tomboy, which is a modern, the same as a, same as being a lesbian. You would always think that Lucy, who was had the best, was Lucy gonna flirt with? Lucy would never, flirt. Lucy liked boys for sure. Lucy and Charlie Brown should have hooked up. Linus and Charlie's sister. I don't know the names. Hey, yo, who do you think Tina Belcher should hook up with? We all know Lisa Simpson gets married in the future, right? So who's Tina Belcher gonna get? Tina Belcher gonna... Tina Belcher is the best because she's a bim. She's gonna be a bimbo. Like her, she bimbos up her boobs. She bimbos up her voice. She's a already terminated my search for. Well, I'll do it again. Tina Belcher love interest. Tina Burger's crushes ranked. She doesn't like long-term boyfriends. No. She just goes through as many men as she can. The prototype for the modern woman. Don't be like Lisa. Do not be like Lisa. She's the worst female representative next to Bart Simpson, because Bart Simpson is voiced by a woman. So they're all women. You can get married. Get married. Just divorce is should be another thing Democrats don't have to pay for. Divorce disproportionately punishes Democrats. That's right. The only reason there's so many damn Republicans, they don't want to lose all their damn money to their wife. But as soon as they're gone, we got another Republican, we got another Democrat lined up, okay? I'll get married twice on the same day. Marriage laws are the one thing that is most likely to change. I mean, in Utah, I could have more than one wife. So why I can get married twice on the same day? And you can't say shit about it. You want women's rights, a woman should be able to marry two guys on the same day. Until then you don't have that right. You have the right to marry one guy, but in Utah, my United States Army defends their right to lock up 8 women in a single house. You know what kind of homeless problem they're gonna have if we get rid of polygamy? Damn, bro. It'll be the greatest homeless catastrophe in modern history. Okay? It's not like wives who share bedrooms with other wives finding themselves on the street because somebody doesn't approve of their marriage. And now they're worth more money to me when they all pay rent separately. And we built a McDonald's near their rest area. We're bringing in EBT cards. We call it the EDT, the Eating Divorce Transients. Okay, it'll be a new card. It's not EBT. It's eating. Only for divorced EDT, divorced transients. And it's not a benefit, it's not an electronic benefit. This is your EDT, it's your restitution for crimes against women, the oppression of women. Man, I ain't, Charlie Kirk ain't got shit on me. Charlie Kirk probably, they say, well, he had one wife. Woo! Everybody's like, woo, 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 woo. That, thank God he only had one. He was about to go get another, probably. Everybody, Charlie Kirk's mouth is in name is in everybody's mouth. He must be a dick. I didn't. You know, I rate my women by how much they're into me, and my wife liked me, but well, I guess I'm 8 years older than her, right? So she did not really up on the pages of expectations. Like she gave me permission whenever I wanted, but she could always say no to things I wanted. So, and for that I respect her. But damn, one trick pony. Very good trick. So I won't have to private this episode because I said something. When you're looking at your wife's back from the waist up, okay, and you're just kind of bored, you're like, you think it'd be like looking at the ocean or looking at a sunset. It's more like watching the refrigerator slowly close and then it cracks a leak and you put your hand over it and you feel a little cold air coming out. That's what it's like when I'm trying to hold this refrigerator closed. Maybe the seal will stick. It just opens up. Like, man, I'm really bored holding this refrigerator door shut, you know. I'd rather open it up and look at the food inside, but I can't. Keep it shut. Keep the door. Keep that refrigerator charged up, but I want to see the food inside. No. It was exactly like that. Let's count my cigarettes. I don't need to count them. I expect the Bengals to win. Okay, fine, sig count. Instead of the sub count, because the subs aren't going up. I haven't had 100 viewers in like 5 days. Like, where my bots at? Where the bots at? See, I did sig count. I didn't even count. 5, 10, 14, 15, 3 stogies. Like the one I put out when when the alarm went off. So I'm sitting on 18 cigarettes. It's 7:02 in the morning. Let's listen to the radio.
Hopefully he doesn't. They said 2 to 5 weeks initially that he was going to be out. So that's what I'm just going off, rap sheet, NFL Network. But it's not something that's just going to go away. I mean, we have Lorenzo Neal on, Joe. He's dealt with it. We've had Brian Wagner on. 2 former players. What did they say? You can't really practice very well with it. Like, he looks rusty. He looked rusty. He looked sure of a compromise. Yes, all those things are true. And then it's not just the plays that he's not making. How many hospital balls yesterday? I mean, are all the players. That's the Jimmy zone. I mean, Jordan Jennings, God love the guy. You couldn't even get into the blue tent.
There's no way that my clothes are going to be dry.
Jordan Jennings hurt. I thought DeMarcus Robinson almost got decapitated.
I should just go full panic looking for quarters right now. I just want to stick to the content I create. I'm not worried. You gain people in subs in waves. The average YouTuber is still struggling to get, 1 million. Maybe there's people out there, they only have 100,000 and they're really good channels. But they also invest in the oh, maybe I could add time on the machine. I don't think that this one works like that. But good question. Should I eat a fruit cup? I got fruit cup, and fruit cup is better than nothing. Okay, let's eat a fruit cup. We'll go get it. I'll go get it. Ted Dow. Ted Dow. So I'm gonna eat the whole thing in one bite, okay? now my mouth doesn't taste like I've been licking an ashtray. Let's put one. I'll put one in upside down. Lucky. I'll make a lucky. Now where's my ladder? Where's the ladder? Did I drop it when I stood up? I got the big muscles. Look at that big muscle. Look at the glare right. You see that? There's a bad glare. Not that big. Well, that's after 15 weeks of basic training. So. The only time you should take a picture like that check out their feet. It's better than not having a pick. It's like, I'm sorry, you could say it's kind of inappropriate to be half naked in your army pics. But, yeah, doing stuff without a shirt, it happens occasionally in the army, okay, guys? But usually, you wear a shirt. Even in the desert, because you will burn. You don't want to get burnt. You'll get burnt real. Living in the past, old man. Living in the past. So are my enemies. So are all the people who were there. I need to do better. Doing better comes from inside yourself, okay? Nobody's gonna do better for me. Like Charlie Brown. I'm the real Charlie Brown. They said I didn't complain about anything in the Army. I thought I was complaining the whole time. I had a good reputation for not complaining. Just being like, things were the way they are. (2001) you didn't even really have a cell phone. Like most of my time in the Army, I didn't have a phone because I didn't pay my bill. I probably had a Nokia, but I didn't pay the bill. I was in Afghanistan. Why would I pay a phone bill? Now people take their phones. Shit. I did have computer access. Yeah, I guess. Here's a picture of me from 1994. That's 95. Outside the Coliseum at the USC Stanford game. So yeah, I actually got a baby face on there. Pimples on my chin right here. Actually, I look like Jimmy Clausen in that picture. I think my best feature is my eyes, but trying to get through your life with your eyes is like weird. So I wear the sharp glasses so people know I will pay attention. I want to get clear glasses next time. Everybody has clear glasses now. But I've had these glasses for about 10 years, so they're gonna make it in the Hall of Fame. The Desert Issue, I was wearing Desert Issue tinted Afghan glasses for 20 years, but they really fell apart in 2015. So I had them for about 14 years or 13 years. They didn't make it. The frame broke. Army frame. I only wore dark sunglasses in Cincinnati. That's not true. Maybe I had no, but I showed up. I was blind when I got there. I had no glasses when I went to Cincinnati. I had to beg for an appointment for like 6 weeks. Then I got my appointment at the VA and they gave me glasses. I think that was 2011 or 2013. I'm sure it was 11. My first trip in Cincinnati. Is there anything from the 60s in here? That'd be really old. And I don't think I ever had anything from the 60s, really. Well, this room itself is probably 100 years old. Let's just keep hitting till lunchtime. At 59% battery, I'm checking. I could have I had a coin from 1969 in here, so technically I might pull that out of my pocket right now, right? Let's look at these quarters. This is 2008, 2014. A 1990, you can actually probably almost see the number, but that's not. The third 1969 quarter, I spent it. It went into the. I dropped it. It was a torn up quarter. BRB work calling. Okay.
Think about it. He did the flip play to Christian McCaffrey for a touchdown, and then the Tonjes screenplay for a touchdown. I think his red zone creativity has been better than people want to give it credit for. Yeah, are they sucking it up on third and one, first and goal, inside the 10 in the lower red zone? Yeah, absolutely. Like, they continue to run the ball on that first down, but I think overall he's done a great job creativity-wise in the red zone. I think they've been better this year than last year. So we're continuing to monitor this game and all your calls and all your texts. And by the way, we're also very aware of what else is happening in the Bay right now.
I want to wrap up this episode.
Over the weekend. Still no Kuminga, who's not going to be at Media Day, according to Shams Charania, ESPN. But Al Horford signing a multi-year deal with the Warriors. We've got D'Anthony Melton, Gary Payton II. They're coming on to the Warriors. We signed Will Richard, the rookie, to a 4-year contract. So we are monitoring that. Kuminga, give me 30 seconds, please. All right, the jig's up, dude. Either you're accepting the 2 years for 45 with a team option, the 3 years for 75 million, which includes a team option, or the 3 years, 54 million with no team option. That's it. Or you're taking the qualifying offer. Those are your options. Charlie Kuminga, what are you waiting on? You have 4 options: a 2-year deal, a 3-year deal, and then a 3-year deal with no team option. Those are, and then the 4th option is obviously you take the stupid qualifying offer. What is the holdup? You gotta ask him and Aaron Turner, his agent. What's the holdup? I wish the Warriors would have done this a month ago.
I hold the Dory up in the middle. It looks like, hi, I'm Dory. I'm Dory. Write something and leave me a comment. Who wants to say something? Who wants to say something? Come on, say something.
Warriors preseason special. You will want to miss live appearances from Warriors favorites such as Festus Ezeli, Zaza Pachulia, Killer Hasbuki, Tim Roy, and our very own The King, Bonte Hill. Plus your chance to win tickets again for the first preseason game on Sunday, October 5th, as the Warriors host LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Evan Giddings and Guru will be broadcasting live from 12 to 4. It's hoops. It's hype. The season is almost here. Your station for everything. Warriors 95.7 game. Your station for everything orange and black as well. The San Francisco Giants, their season came to an end yesterday. And before we get back to the 49ers, yeah, we're going to rat-tat-tat these
Hey, Dory, did the subs go up?
That answers questions about his future. You have a contract for next year. Beyond that, you can give an assurances you're going to be back next year. No. How do you feel about that?
Hello? Hello?
We'll see what the next day brings.
This is not a phone.
Talk to Buster today about the way the second half went. I think I'm going to talk to somebody tomorrow. Yeah, talk to somebody tomorrow. Daddy, you at the crossroads. Crossroads. Keep going.
Let's look at the statistics for this episode.
Yeah, that's literally. If I had any conversation about anything, he is gone. I know
I finally see the place for the. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to call it 21 views.
Mike, I love you. You're like legitimately, I love you, Mike. Well, are you smoking crack?
Am I?
To come back to this team.
Good episode, guys.
Hey.